what's up? Back again with another video. Jose and Abel here from Toy Fiends Collectibles. And today we're going to be doing another unboxing video for you guys. Very excited about this one because we are huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans. And the figure that we have today is a Super 7 Ultimate Splinter. And as you can see, this is how we received this guy. And the reason why I want to show it in this way is so you guys can see like just the care and detail that goes into making sure that the figure makes it to your doorstep, just, you know, makes it intact, right? Make sure that it doesn't get messed up and make sure that you're actually preserving the integrity of the figure. So that's the reason why we wanted to pull. You're probably thinking like, why do they have this cardboard box? Well, because this is the shape it arrives in. And I do think that Super 7, whether you get it through us or whether you get it through another company, I do believe that they will show up to your doorstep in this way. So with that said, let's get to the fun part and let's open this guy up. So just going to undo this, I think it's called the sorter. And at Funko Pops, we call them sorters, so that's what I'm going to call it here. First, right off the bat, get this vibrant, beautiful green box, reminiscent of the TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm just gonna, looks like we've got some tape here. Got a warning, obviously, dealing with a plastic bag. So if you're buying this for your kid, be aware of that. Plastic, you know, plastic bags are dangerous for kids, so just be aware of that. So for those of you who are subscribed to our channel and have seen our videos before, let me just throw this guy here on the side. But you guys know that we've already done sort of a review, not an unboxing, but a review of Bebop and Shredder from this same line. So you know that with us, that for us, like the box was a huge, like, I mean, it was awesome. It was just awesome to look at. Like it was something, at least for me, when I first saw these figures, that really got my attention. You can see here that they went with the minimalistic design, just really basic design, nothing over the top, but you know, I'll just rotate around so you guys can see they did quite a lot of cool things with this one. Yeah, so just some things to notice about the box. You got the Splinter, I guess, what do you call it? Manhole cover, you know, TMNT, we all know what that is. You have the TMNT logo back here. Beautiful colors, beautiful print job, and then you have the name of this line, which are the Ultimates. And then from there, I don't know if there's anything else. You got the Nickelodeon logo down there, and then obviously the name of the figure. And as I mentioned last time, my favorite thing about this is just like how just this detail, like here, like when you pull it up, you go straight into the window display of Splinter himself. And like I said, the design they went with was very minimal. They didn't try to go too over the top with it, which I definitely appreciate, because sometimes when a packaging is overdone or it's too much, it tends to take away from the figure. So I'm very excited I'm very happy that they went with something like this to show that this is Splinter, and you know, here you go, you know, nothing too crazy. So just looking at the, I guess, inner packaging, the next level of packaging, you know, after pulling this guy off, you got the Splinter here, and you got the brick wall sort of design, and there's a little bio back here on Splinter himself. And yeah, I mean, just a really awesomely made box. It really gives you a sense of that is a high quality and highly detailed figure. So I guess the next thing would be to open it up, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and open it up, and let's do it. So they do have this. Let me see. It looks like just some like a little piece of plastic, right? Like a tab or something. Yeah. So you just pull it off. Gonna pull this off here.
Nice.
Pretty easy to open. All right. Got some more tape in here. It looks like this was actually individually taped. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
So these might be like individually packaged. That's kind of cool. So pulling this guy out of the box, I mean, just wow. Now for those of you who are huge TMNT fans and are specifically fans of the retro line, you can see that this is pretty much a remake of that retro line. I don't know if you knew that, but if you look at the 80s Splinter, it looks exactly like this guy, except he's a little smaller. So first things right off the bat, just pretty amazed at the number of accessories. I mean, you got his staff right here, or I guess I should say his cane. You got his bow right here. I'm not sure what this is. Looks like a little cup of tea. Looks like it's got the, I'm gonna pull this out. I don't think it's taped down or anything. It's just wedged in there. Yep, little cup of tea, or I'm not sure. I don't remember what Splinter drinks, but it's just a little cup right there, a little mug with, you know, the vapor and smoke coming out of it. So that's kind of cool. Just pop that back in there. And obviously, you got to. The other thing is that I noticed right off the bat is that even though he does have the cloth outfit on him, you do have the option of switching him over to the, I guess it's a rubber outfit, or the rubber, I'm going to call it a gi, you know, a kimono essentially. So that is kind of cool. I actually didn't notice that when I first was looking at him from inside the package, or from, I guess, from outside the package to looking in. I didn't notice that. So that's kind of a cool feature. The other thing too, if you want to just pull it all out and just look at the different things behind him as well. So looking at the second layer of I guess you could say the second layer of this package here, you can see that he does have that second rubber gi or kimono that you can switch him out with. He also has a different hand that you can exchange, which I think that's super cool. I always like this sort of thing because even for most collectors, I just think that it just takes the figure to a whole new level when you include just the different hands and different, even, you know, even feet sometimes, or even the head molds. It's no question, but for me, it just takes the figure to a next level because it increases the posability that you get and the display that you can honestly build with it. The other thing that I did notice, it does have the weapon sprue from the original figure that from the 80s, so that's kind of cool. So this one, I don't know if you necessarily want to, I mean, it looks like you can break them all off, but I want to say that this is more meant as like a, I mean, to be quite honest, I don't know if I'd feel comfortable breaking all these off. You can if you want, but they did give you a bunch of accessories here that if you look here, or I guess what you have in the sprue versus what's to the left, to the right, I guess our right of Splinter, it's all included. So I think what Super 7 is trying to say, just keep this as more of like a memento, but I think you do have the option of breaking off if you wanted to. So that's kind of cool. The other thing that we actually noticed was the little baby turtle right here. That's kind of the little radioactive turtle. Look at that. Look at that cute little guy right there. That's really cool. So that's I'm trying to see if there's anything indicative of this on the, no, I mean, just a little baby radioactive turtle. So yeah, I mean, it's the next thing I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to take Splinter out himself. So first impressions right off the bat, let's see how well he stands. The tail, oh wow, that's cool. So I'm imagining that you can use the tail to sort of keep him upright. Yeah, right, like bounce him up. And something else I'm noticing with the articulation is that it's actually very easy. It's actually very loose, and that is something that is more indicative of a high quality figure, to be quite honest with you. Not to bash any lower price figures, but when you most of the time that we found, like when we open up a lower priced figure, the articulation, you kind of have to, honestly, you have to, and these are tips from collectors, but most of the time you have to like throw it in hot water, or you have to like use a hairdryer to honestly soften up the joints, because sometimes, man, like you pull on those joints and they break. Like, we've had a few in the shop, and it's all good, but it's just how it happens. But this guy, surprisingly, the joints are very much very easy to move. I don't know how many does he have? A torso joint? Yes, he's got a torso joint, so that's pretty cool. He's got an ankle joint, he's got a wrist joint, elbow joint, shoulder joints. Yeah, I mean, this guy is you're able to fully articulate this guy. Yeah, I mean, very well made figure. I really like it. Yeah, he's already asking for his cane. Look at his hand right there. He's like, I need my cane to stand up. But yeah, I mean, really, really awesome figure. And I mean, for what you get as far as the price, as far as accessories, is actually pretty awesome. And I'm going to see if I can pose him up with his cane right here. Pop that guy out, right? Yeah, you got to get the cane in there, obviously. I don't know if it fits in this hand, but I want to say that, let's see how well. Just kind of mess with this guy. you can see, I'm pretty rough with my figures, so you know, I'm being rough with this guy. But you know, I'm doing that for a reason. I also want to test the stress level, you know, of the figure itself, because a good figure, it should be able to handle the various poses that you're gonna do. Obviously, I'm not saying, you know, throw him off a building or something, you know, to test how tough he is. But for the most part, I do want to say that. And the reason why I'm also sliding his cane down his hand is because it's sort of this top part right here is really thick, and I don't think I can get his hand all the way around it like this to get it, you know, like that. I mean, I think you probably can, but just for the sake of time, I don't want you guys to see me struggling with the cane. But I don't know. What do you think about this guy?
I think it's pretty
go
cool.
ahead and play with him a little bit.
I think it's a pretty cool figure.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the detail on it.
Yeah.
And just I like his clothes too that he has on.
Yeah.
It's pretty legit. And I mean, overall, he's just pretty badass looking.
Yeah. No, exactly, like that's the main thing. If you look at the eyes and just the face sculpt as well, it's pretty awesome. Like, it's a really cool figure. And I mean, to be quite honest, like this figure is giving a lot of other TMNT figures a run for their money. I mean, we haven't gotten any of the turtles yet, but we do have the Shredder and Bebop currently in stock. We're only down to one Bebop in our shop, but even looking at those, the level of detail that goes into these is pretty high, and I gotta say, I'm very happy with what Super 7 is doing with these, because this Ultimates line, I do think they are coming with the intention of making these highly affordable figures, but you're also getting a highly detailed figure as a result as well. So that's always a huge plus. I don't know if you want to pull out any more accessories.
Let's see.
And we can put the little baby turtle right here.
Right next to him.
Put the last Ronin right here. Right?
Yep, for
there
sure.
You go. You know, we can throw up as a little backdrop so you guys can get more. So we're probably, you know, the white is probably cutting off the figure itself, but as you can see, really cool figure. And I mean, this is just a straight throwback back to the 80s. I mean, I love it. I mean, I really like what these guys are doing with their.
They did a great job.
Yeah, it's an awesome figure. So we have it displayed here now. So we went ahead and displayed them with the. I'm gonna say that's tea. I mean, I don't know what else Splinter drinks. You know, I don't know what you would call it. I mean, just tea, right? Tea, right? Martial arts master drinks tea.
Yep.
The other thing, just put the little baby turtle there, and then the bow and arrow. So this bow and arrow, when we were pulling it out, it feels legit. And I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna set up a little target range right here, just to show you guys how awesome this bow and arrow is. So it's actually really like taut. It feels like a real bow and arrow. And these arrows, they give you 3 of them.
Yep.
They do have the little divot for you to actually shoot it, but I mean, just check this out. So I'm just gonna line it up like Hunger Games style. Look at that. I mean, fully interactive bow and arrow. What more could you ask for? really cool accessories on this figure. And again, just Splinter in all his glory. I mean, like I've said before, a straight throwback to the 80s. And yeah, I mean, we're just having a lot of fun with this guy, right? Like, yeah, really
crazy.
Yeah, really awesome figure. So again, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe if you liked what you saw here today. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Toy Fiends, just Toy Fiends. Look us up on Facebook, Toy Fiends Collectibles, and then check us out on our website at toyfiendscollectibles.com. And we'll see you guys at the next one. So yeah, have a good day.
Thank you guys.